Welcome back to the Grand Slam channel. Today is Wednesday, April 16. We got a full slate of MLB. We got two NBA games for the play-in tournament. Quick recap of yesterday. Unfortunately, the tacos, we ended up going 2 for 3 on those tacos. Made major profit on underdog. Broke even on sleeper and chalkboard. Fortunately, that third taco sold with Morant. I was pretty confident I was going to cash, but unfortunately, he was 2 points shy off of that taco. But we move on to today. Luckily, KBO swept overnight, and we ended up with a win. Let's get started today. A couple NBA props and a couple MLB props. Obviously, a couple MLB games are about to start, so we're gonna avoid those. But let's head on over to MLB first, since some of those games are about to go underway. First one I'm gonna be going with, we're gonna go straight to pitcher fantasy score. The prop that I do like for pitcher fantasy score is Bailey Falter, 22.5 going against the Nationals. Tough matchup for him. I'm going to be taking the under. I do have the Nationals winning money line, so it eliminates the win. He could still get a quality start, which I doubt. He struggles against Washington, so I'm going to be taking the under on his pitcher fantasy score. As far as pitcher strikeouts, I know this game's about to start. I do have Spencer Strider under, making his debut after Tommy John. But for pitcher strikeouts, I will be leaning towards Bryce Miller. He should be at 5 strikeouts, and there he is going against the Reds. I don't project to get 6 or more in this matchup. You can obviously take his gobbies if you prefer, but I do like Bryce Miller's regular line. Aaron Nola might push at 6, so you might want to target one of his gobbies. He averages about 4 or 5 strikeouts a game. He is a strikeout pitcher. Just struck out 7 against Cardinals. Tough matchup against the Dodgers. Only struck out 2. Aaron Nola does average about 6 to 7 strikeouts a game. So you may want to target one of his gobbies. 4.5, 5.5 will be best because I think he will push at 6. Clark Smith making his season debut this game against the Royals. Tough matchup, to be honest. He had 4 last time out last year. First start in the season, he's not going to pitch more than 5 innings. 4.5 is asking a lot for his. Not sure if he's going to pitch limit count. I believe he is 80 pitches or less. So this might be an under, or his pitcher fantasy score can also be in play. Bobby Miller, same thing with the Dodgers, making his season debut. 3.5 is pretty solid. I actually took his MLB live and I took his first inning pitches thrown. I actually took 2 of these. Robbie Ray was my primary. First inning pitches. He does have problems with walks, especially in the first two 3 innings. So at 15.5, that is one of them I did take. I also like Bobby Miller, 15. He is a strike thrower, but given his making his season debut today, 15 against Colorado. Colorado are desperate for a win. They don't want to avoid the sweep, so I think they'll attack Bobby Miller right off the gate. So those are a couple props I like for MLB today. Let's head on over to NBA. Let's clear the board. First one I'm going to be going with, gotta go with Josh Giddey today. I think every prop is in play, even his Demon at 19.5. I like everything. PRA 37.5, even though it's got bumped 2 full points now. It was at 35.5 when they posted this last night, all the way up to 37.5. See if his fantasy score is up. I actually took his PRA in the first 5 minutes. So I did take one of those props, the new props that PrizePicks has for playoffs. So I did take this one. I do like this one a lot. He rebounds and assists a lot. Fantasy score 46.5. I mean, he had a 74.7 against Miami to finish off the season. He's gonna regress from that, but he's easy to clear over 50 in this one. So Josh Giddey, I think everything's in play. I think you can't go wrong with any prop. Overall, I'm just gonna take his fantasy score. Most people will probably be taking Kobe White. This is a bad matchup for him. He is going against Davion Mitchell. Mitchell plays great defense against guards. So Kobe White, I know he finished the season red hot, but against Davion Mitchell, best thing for him for Kobe White is to take his gobbies. You got to take his gobbies. Davion Mitchell is going to lock him down, which opens more opportunities for Josh Giddey and other players. But Kobe White will be shut down from Davion Mitchell. If he goes off, I mean, it's playoffs. Anything could happen. But if you're going to take Kobe White today, take any of his gobbies. I think gobbies are in play for him. Josh Giddey would be my primary guy for Chicago, followed by Nikola. But for him, I'm going to be taking his gobby rebounds. Averaged very well against Miami as far as rebounds. As soon as I find his rebounds, which is at... Did they take his rebounds off? I believe they took his rebounds off. Wow. Nope, there it is, 10. So got some push equity. I will be taking one of his gobbies instead. I see his last game, he finished 11 with against Miami. Given it's a playoff, Zach Edey had 17 rebounds yesterday. Everybody expected him to have less than 10. He ended up getting 17 rebounds. So 8.5. Any of his gobbies are in play. His line is good, but I think it's going to push. But Nikola definitely taking his rebounds. Gobby. Let's head on over to Anthony Davis. Big reason. This is why Dallas got him, to go deep into the playoffs. Even though I think they could have gone deep with Luka anyways. But Anthony Davis, he's going to have a big game. He plays very well against Sacramento career-wise. So 34.5, 39. I think any gobby is in play for him. As far as regular line, I think his fantasy score is probably best. He does have block and steal potential, especially blocks. But Anthony Davis, I think any props up, I'll be taking his PRA for this slip. Another one I like to mention, that would be Daniel Gafford. Could possibly be play of the day, but unfortunately they took out the line. You can probably get him on other platforms. His RA was at 5.5. They made it into a gobby at 4.5. They don't have his regular line, but if you can get it at 5.5 RA, take it. That should be the play of the day. Here at rebounds, 5 solid, definitely taking it. Probably taking the gobby at 4.5, just in case he pushes at 5. He's going to be the go-to man coming off the bench when they need to rest your starters. He's next in line of rebounds. I mean, they have PJ Washington, Anthony Davis. But as soon as those guys are out, Gafford is in. So that could be a sneaky play as far as rebounds and RA. One more I like to mention, and that is Davion Mitchell. Like I mentioned, plays great defense. He does dish out the ball. Scores about 10 to 12 points a game. Pretty solid for a guard. He's mostly there for his defense to knock out the other guards, top guards from the other team. But for Davion Mitchell, I did take his points and assists gobby. His PRA for gobbies is solid too, but I did take his points and assist at 11.5, and that was one of my picks on that 3-man flex that PrizePicks is offering for that promotion that they got going on for the next month. Any 3-man flex for $5 gets you an entry on that free ticket giveaway. And that rounds out my top picks. So mix and match with MLB and NBA. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Appreciate the support. If you want all my slips and additional on other platforms, I do have a Discord. The link is in the description below. Other than that, have a great day and see you guys in the next one.